Hi everybody, welcome to In Oneness Yoga. Today we are in Cadaques, Spain. Today we're gonna do a mini series on activating and balancing the first two chakras, our base and our second chakra, the emotional center. So let's just start seated, find a comfortable sitting pose. If you need to put a block or a pillow under your sitting bones so the spine can remain tall and even you can achieve a slight tilt in the pelvis, please find a pillow and place it under your sit bones. And let's just center and ground for a moment, closing your eyes, taking a couple of deep breaths in to the chest. Just observing how the body feels and where the mind is busy or relaxed. And on your next exhale, we're gonna walk our hands forward in front of us, hinging from the hips. So you want to avoid rounding in our spine if possible. You want to kind of invite the heart to lengthen and stretch into the back of the thighs and back of the lower spine. And just continue to walk your hands forward, lengthening through the heart. Take a couple of deep breaths here, closing the eyes whenever possible. And inviting deeper relaxation with each exhale. You can drop the head so the back of the neck relaxes completely, all while lengthening through the heart. One more breath in here. And as you exhale, more relaxation in the hips. On next inhale, we roll over our knees and come into a table pose. And from here, we'll start making our way to downward facing dog. So exhale, bring your seat into your heels and lengthen your arms forward, just to get that perfect distance. Get your grounding engagement in your hands, your hasta bandha. Relax the back of the neck. Send the shoulder blades back down towards the spine, the lower back, and the shoulders away from your ears. And as you inhale, leading with the heart, lift into a table pose. As you exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Your first dog, so go slow, the knees can be bent. If you feel a little bit more open, maybe inviting the heels to descend to the floor. Relaxing the back of the neck. Maybe you want to take your dog for a walk, so bending one knee and then the other, stretching into the side of the rib cage, opening through the side of the spine. And then from here, we'll step the right leg forward. So bend the knees deep, look forward, leading with the heart again. And inhale, bring the knee into the chest first, and then slowly place that foot in front of or somewhere in between the hands. If that foot doesn't quite reach, then you'll just walk the toes all the way till we get to perfect alignment in between the knee and the ankle. And your foot is rooting through your three corners or three connections: the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, and the center of the heel. See if you can allow for the rest of the toes to relax. And then from here, pushing away from the earth, start distributing the weight by lengthening through the back heel, so we can distribute our weight evenly, make the posture a little bit accessible, a little lighter. And from here, the heart is open, leading towards the front of the room. Inhale, reach forward with the arms. Exhale, sit deeper into the pose. Inhale, reach the fingertips up into the sky. And as you exhale, allow for the shoulder blades to relax down your back. A few more here. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, relax the upper body. Continue to press strongly through that front foot, lengthen strongly through the back heel. One more here in. And as you exhale, start leading forward with the heart. Bring the arms back down alongside of that foot. Inhale, lengthen through the heart here. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here. Reconnect through the hands. Realign through the back of the spine. Softness, a lot of relaxation. And now again, inhale, bending both knees, look forward. The left knee comes into chest. And we send that left foot in between the hands. Make sure that you perfectly aligned. Stacking the bones on bones. Start lengthening through the back heel. Spread the toes of the front foot. And again, leading with the heart. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And as you exhale, settle into the pose, drop a lot deeper. Inhale, reach through the arms. And exhale, relax the shoulder blades. Continuously coming back to that front foot and making it so grounded that you push away from the mat. Continuously checking in with that back heel. The back heel wants to lengthen back in towards the back of the room. Make sure that the knee is directly above the ankle. There's a tendency for the knee to collapse inwards. So you want to correct this from the foot, where you start inviting the lengthening from the inner side of the heel to the big toe, and then from the low toe into the outer heel. This kind of energetical alignment will automatically correct the knee. So once again, lengthen from the inner heel into the big toe, and from the low toe into the outer heel. So this is the energy correction, and that will naturally bring the knee from here into the right position. So not all the weight is falling into that front thigh. The weight is shifted evenly into the 2 feet, 2 legs. Last in-breath here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Inhale here, lengthen through that back heel. And as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Reconnect through your hands. Relax the shoulders and the back of the neck. So once again, remember to avoid this closing in the upper body. Micro bend in the elbows, opening in the shoulders through rooting into the hands. Feel the lower belly hollow towards the lower spine. And as you inhale, leading with the heart, we move into plank. You might need to shift your feet a little further away from you so the wrist is directly under the shoulder. And then choosing the way you want to come down, either using the knees or lowering yourself straight down, elbows into the rib cage as you exhale all the way onto the belly. Lengthening the legs out of the hips. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, release. We'll come back into that plank, so finding your way, either bending the knees or lengthening through the heels, elbows in, belly in, and just push yourself up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees deep, look forward in between the hands and step or jump forward. So bring the feet together, the big toes are touching and the heels are slightly apart. And we start connecting through our mat, through our 3 corners of the contact in our feet, and bending the knees. Sitting deeper into the squat, and we start leading with the heart, lengthening the arms forward, engaging the inner thighs, so squeezing the inner thighs together, opening the chest, and just softening into the face here, taking a couple of deep breaths here. Working the feet into the ground, spread the toes if you can. And then if you feel inclined, you can reach the arms up higher. And as you exhale, slowly release. Relaxing the whole spine, shaking the head yes and no. We're gonna come back into the same pose again. As you inhale, press deeply through the feet into the mat. And then once again, heart forward, arms forward. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Softening the jaw. Softening the muscles of the face. And continuously reconnecting to the breath. And as you exhale, slowly fold. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward, start bending the knees. I'm just gonna separate my feet a little wider than the hips. The toes will open to about 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And we just invite our elbows to come on the inside of our knees. For those of you that are struggling with lowering your heels, just find a towel, roll a towel or cushion, place it under the heels, just helping the body a little bit before the structure opens. And so finding ease here, allowing the sacrum, the tailbone, to drop, bringing the hands in a prayer position in front of the heart. And then intention is here to lift through the heart rather than collapsing and rounding in our upper body. So continue to push into the knees through your elbows and continue to open through the heart. Closing the eyes here, taking a couple of breaths here. Breathing all the way into the area of your navel, the seat of our emotional center. Inviting the lower back to drop and relax. Continuously opening through the heart, avoiding that closing here. 2 more breaths here. Totally soft in the face, soft in the jaw. And as you exhale, you'll slowly release the arms. Lift the buttocks up into the sky and walk our feet about hip width apart. The knees can be bent if the legs are not open yet, especially the hamstrings and the lower back. And see if you can relax your rib cage on the top of those legs, on the top of the thighs. And just take a couple of moments here breathing, completely relaxing the back of the neck. Find that connection through your feet, just pressing the feet away from the mat, activating the muscles of the thighs, all the way into that root chakra. And as you inhale, we'll slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra, pressing the feet into the mat as you lift. And then reach the arms up. And bring the hands in prayer in front of your heart. So you can repeat this loop as many times as you wish. This is all for today's mini-series session. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.